Hello, beautiful people. My name is Davi. I'm joined by Abe and Charlie. Welcome back to another Wire Wednesday. And for our viewers and listeners, we hope you guys are doing well. Just a quick heads up, this episode is also available on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, specific for the discussion portion of the show.
And if you want to watch it ad-free and uncut with us, you can become a member here on YouTube or become a member on Patreon. Both are $5 a month. You have to have your own copy of the episode. We'll give you a countdown, the episode time code. You can watch in sync with us. And the link for the Patreon's in the description.
And if you're new here, y'all, please continue subscribing and hitting that notification bell so that you can be notified for when we have a new upload. And y'all, please don't forget to leave a big thumbs up on this video. We love you guys and thank you so much for the support. Abe and Charlie, how y'all doing?
Goody, bro.
Good.
Charlie and I are getting ready to travel.
Yeah.
Don't know when this video is going to come out. We're recording like literally the day after we just recorded the reaction for episode 4. So we're just diving right into this so we can try to crank out as many reactions as possible and just get ahead of it. I know we're delayed already, but hopefully people appreciate it. So no comments today. We're just going to dive right in.
Charlie, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Good.
Trying to adjust to this new format that we have, but it's good.
Yeah. We have
good.
Just again, y'all, please. We just ask for patience. We're trying to make some adjustments quality wise and just trying to get everything running smoothly. I kid you not, we literally spend like the first hour like just trying to adjust and make sure that everything goes well. We call ourselves a Technical Difficulties Podcast.
Yep.
And once again, it's happened before, and but we're getting there. Again, y'all, thank you so much for your patience and understanding. And with that being said, episode 5.
This one is called The Pager.
Ooh. All right, here we go.
I wonder what this is about.
Here we go.
Who was that?
They hung up without saying.
They hung up without saying.
Oh.
What you care? You never used the damn phone in here, no how.
He knows. Yeah. He knows. Mm-hmm.
This is one of the little shorties from around the way. You know how D was talking. Feels like he's got one on every block.
Uh-oh.
That's insane.
No shot.
When did you get them phone lines about the house?
Out the apartment? Why? I'm saying, what Shantae gonna say about not having a line in our own place?
I'm just saying though, man, it seems like we just going past careful, man, with all this, man. Like we bugging out or something. Like we paranoid and shit.
What you blowing out your mouth for, man? You act like ain't nobody out to get me, man? I don't got no motherfucking enemies?
Nah, man.
Okay.
Interesting start.
Walk to the garden.
Sorry I'm late. Got myself lost down the other hallway.
Oh, they got the judge in here?
You solemnly swear and affirm that the affidavit is true and accurate to the best of your knowledge?
I do.
Then by the power vested in me, I now declare you man and wife.
Already? State's attorney?
Yeah. I see.
Second copy is sealed for the court, and the police get the others.
How's this work?
Same frequency as the one carried by D'Angelo Barksdale. He gets a page, we get a page.
Ah.
Then let the game begin.
Oh, they running.
Yo!
Oh, is that because of that whistle?
Hey, yo!
Something ain't right, yo.
Watch out, man. Here come that fool.
That's crazy, bro.
Oh, yikes.
Yo, son, come on. Yo, Omar coming, man. Oh, shit!
Uh-oh.
Yo, leave the Walkman, brother.
Yeah. The cheese stands alone.
That was haunting.
That was evil.
What's up with every show having like its own Joker? We had Ralph in The Sopranos, and then we have Omar in The Wire. Yo.
Leave Creed alone, bro. He's gonna come up to become a successful boxer. He's gonna get out the hood.
Easy to see why niggas come around here stealing our shit.
You know what, nigga?
What?
Get it.
Well, they've coded the telephone numbers in the pager messages.
How you know?
Every time the Barksdale kid's pager goes off, this machine gives us a message in time. McNulty's carrying a cloned pager, but this is what we use in court. Same with those pen registers.
Every time someone uses either the payphones in the low-rise court, we get the telephone number, the time, and the duration of the call.
Incoming calls, too.
Spy shit. Very cool. You say they're using some kind of code?
Yeah, they gotta be. These numbers don't make no fucking sense.
Damn, brother. How the hell did, like, that's crazy.
Well, I miss girlfriend.
Not a goddamn thing. Yeah, boring, ain't we?
Oh, I'm just how y'all do what y'all do every day and not want to get hired. I mean, that's what I'll be asking.
He's honest.
Been a little hectic down here, right, cuz?
String, man, I can't lie. Them stick-up boys, they caught us dead up. And the knockers, I don't know what the fuck that was.
5-0, coming up. 5-0.
Bro, I swear Idris Elba looks the same.
Yeah, he doesn't.
He does not age.
Uncle and me, we think you got a snitch up in the shop. What? Someone who tips off the stick-up crew. You gotta be on that, right? I'm gonna tell you what you do. What day is it today? Friday?
Payday.
Not this Friday.
Why not?
No, what you gonna do, you gonna call them like you gonna pay them, and then you crack them. You tell them you're not happy with what they fucking pass as work down here, and when you're not happy, they ain't getting paid. You feel me?
Yeah, but String, man, you don't pay a nigga, he ain't gonna work for you.
But you think a nigga's gonna get a job? These niggas gonna be like, fuck it, let me quit this game here and go to college? No, I mean, they gonna buck a little, but they're not gonna walk. And in the end, you're gonna get respect.
Yeah.
And then when that money run out, they're gonna come up to you and roll on you and ask you for an advance and shit. When they flat ass broke, them the niggas that you strike off your list. But that nigga that stay eating, the nigga that steady rolling, ain't asking you for shit, that's the nigga I wanna hear about. Understand?
Yeah, man. Shit, you know how to play a nigga into a corner, String.
Yo, take care of this right here.
My favorite girl. Hey, yo, Pooh.
Yeah.
Come here, man.
What's happening?
What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? You know the fucking rules?
Dumbass.
He's not allowed to have a phone or to be talking on the phone.
No.
They just got to use pagers.
Yeah, I've been using payphones and pagers the whole time.
He's talking to his girl, though.
Still.
Alcohol.
It's bad, I know.
Remember the first episode? They were in the car. They couldn't even talk in the car.
Right.
What the fuck are you doing? Copying the telephone.
Is he trying to get fingerprints or something?
No, he's not. He's not being dumb. I think he wants to decode it. I think he's gonna use that as a way to like figure out how to decode, or try anyway. I don't have confidence in Prez.
My ex-wife, the way she acts sometimes, the way she deals with shit. You would think a less enlightened man than myself, cruder man than myself, a man less sensitized to the qualities and charms and value of women. A man like that, not me, but a man like that, he just might call her a cunt. No, I did not call her that.
Yes, you fucking did.
No, I did not. Let's just leave this guy. Got some stuff to do.
Yo, McNulty, bro.
He's going McNutty.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. They got him.
Yeah, I wasn't fighting this time. You getting tired, asshole? Yeah. Still dragging from the whooping Kima put on us. Fucked you up like a cop should, didn't she? One thing about Kima, she put a hurting on you like a man. Get your monkey ass up. You don't want your business card back, right?
Oh, damn. He even got it from his grandma. Wow.
He's gonna have his kid for the weekend.
Oh my gosh, he's getting actual furniture? Wow.
Maybe he's gonna host his kids.
We're moving up in the world.
I went to that place. Went to IKEA before I moved. Oh my god, bro. Place gives me anxiety. It's so complicated.
I go in, play nice. Then you come in, play bad. I ain't gonna be playing.
They're so excited, bro. So excited. They're gonna screw this up somehow.
Oh yeah.
You racking up all kinds of points, ain't you? First you put a cop in the hospital, damn near kill his ass with that punch. Now you on the wing from Boys Village.
Man, I'm 16. All right? What the fuck they gonna do to me?
That's the least of your worries, my friend. I got a partner outside who can't wait to get in here and fuck you up. Cop you banged. It's Herc's uncle. Herc wants off the leash on this one.
I suppose you at the other end of that leash, huh?
I don't want to play it that way. I know about coming up hard and all.
But you came up hard?
Flag House Projects. East Side.
Flag House?
No, you remind me of me.
Good cop, bad cop.
We should work something out.
What do I get?
What you want?
I want for you to suck my dick.
Mm-hmm. I knew it, bro.
You supposed to be the good cop, dumb motherfucker.
You pulled him off just to kick his ass anyway?
Oh
what are we
my
doing? Literally the dumbest cops I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, like a table. Do you have reservations? Nah. I thought, you know, we could just walk in and let's see what I got. That's 2. Now follow me, please.
Fancy place.
I was gonna ask if this is somewhere that his uncle also owns.
Can we get that one over there?
It's Friday night. Those are for patrons who made reservations. The waiter will be with you shortly.
She's pissed.
Should have pushed him, D.
Oh, she thinks he's a pushover. They're building this to show like where his character arc is gonna go, I think.
Think they know?
Do they know what?
You know, like what I'm about.
What you mean, D?
Get all dressed up, right? Come all the way across town, fancy place like this. After we finish, we're gonna go down to the harbor, walk around a little bit, you know, acting like we belong down here, you know what I'm saying?
So, your money good, right? D, we the only black people in here?
It ain't about that. Just saying, you know, I feel like some shit just stay with you. Hard as you try, you still can't go nowhere, you know what I'm saying?
Interesting.
Boy, don't nobody give a damn about you and your story. You got money, you get to be whatever you say you are. That's the way it is.
Oh, sir, I'm sorry. These are the samples. And for you, sir? Very good.
Surprised he had it under the cart. Usually they just show you the samples and they go out and grab it and bring it back.
Of course, you might be all that when it comes to thumping on niggas, but you can't do shit with that stick, man. Oh, you do better. I play. Says he plays. Might. I'm even better with 2 hands.
If they're dumb enough to let him off, those...
That nigga Scar from New York.
Yo, he's bugging.
You holler at the boy Scar. Let him know, man, it's time for him to take a stroll. If he give you any beef at all, we gonna put We Been Bird on it. And then once we got him out of there, we'll send in the smokers. They can run out all the little poop butt locals and shit. Or if you think there's some cats in there who got game, then we put them on our team. Who you wanna run it? So let's think him up here.
Okay. Oh, you hustled him?
Bad, not bad. Can't let the duty officer see that. You wanna give it a rest, man? You down 60.
You the guys waiting for juvenile intake? He's in the squad room.
If I had more time, I'd run you. Give you a tip, Preston. You gonna run a hustle? Best stay with what you know. Fuck you and your tight ass advice, all right? But that sandwich was good.
Oh boy.
I'm giving you points on the package. So you make a go of it. You hear me? You're working for yourself too. So you're gonna put out the strong product. You're gonna get the locals behind it. It's just simple as that. You get your team together. You feel me?
Wait, this is interesting. So he's putting out strong product, which is a change from what we've seen in D's place.
What do you think the strategy is there?
I don't know.
I wonder if it's like to actually like get people kind of hooked again, like
yeah, maybe,
and then just go back to doing the weak stuff.
Because it sounds like he's replacing a crew, so maybe it's like we got to put new stuff out there so people can know that they have to buy from you, whether they want to be loyal to somebody else or not. I don't know.
Yeah.
Big ass safe. Facts. Taking a go bag? What is this? What's this for?
Is he gonna hide out?
He's only bringing a certain amount.
Yeah, some chicken pieces and some fries. The boy just sick, but I dropped it on the bus.
Comes in a bag, goes out in a bag.
Oh Jesus.
How long you had that for?
I fucked up, man.
But there was nothing I could do, you know?
It's like first I got beat, right? And then I get this.
What are these for, huh?
Say I got the bug.
Oh, yikes.
They checked me when I was in the hospital.
Are they sure?
HIV? Wow. Probably sharing needles and stuff.
Yeah, so most likely he has it too.
Man, I didn't come past sooner, but I've been on kind of like a mission.
A mission?
Yeah. Them hoppers that beat you down, they got problems now. Yeah, them many people that sling for even.
What?
I put the police on their ass.
Police?
Yeah.
Would you get locked up or something?
No, come on. No, I'm not working for them. I'm working with them. They don't give me the badge soon enough, I keep doing like I do.
Why?
How you gonna ask me why? Why the fuck are you in here, man, with all these falling out motherfuckers? And why you passing shit through a bag? Why they beat you down? Why I couldn't do nothing about it?
It's all part of the game, right? I mean, you taught me that.
What you up to in here, man?
Doing the meetings.
And they?
Yeah.
That's good, man. It's good. It's good, Johnny. It gives the body comfort, you know?
Yeah. I'll be getting out of here at the end of the month.
It's all right, man. You know, they got meetings everywhere. You ain't gotta worry about that.
Who's got the best package now?
Fuck out of here, man.
I'm coming home, right?
All right, well, shit is weak all over, you know? There's some boys up in Baker and Calhoun, though. They had a smoke out the other day, though.
Yeah?
Knocked a couple of niggas out. Ain't you a trip? Beat down, bagged up, still ready to rip and run, huh?
I'm a Viking, Holmes.
Viking, Holmes.
Hey, McNulty. There's something here that needs kissing.
Oh my God, bro.
Speaking of a ruthless one, I guess you know now why I wear the stripes in the family.
A good call, Jay.
Oh my goodness, bro.
Here's the deal. You wrap up this thing with narcotics in 2 weeks. You put yourself back in the rotation when we go back to night work. You do that, and you're back in the fold.
Thanks, Jay.
No problem.
He doesn't want that, does he?
I don't know. It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
What took you so long?
Well, you might have heard we get a few murders here in Baltimore. Sometimes we just get backed up.
You weren't followed here.
Why would we be followed?
Deidre was playing with scary people. You know Avon.
Question is, how do you know him? You out there running the street with the players?
I used to be.
But Deidre went with Avon.
She was with Avon for like a year, and something happened. Toward the end, she started to get real possessive, and that didn't sit with Avon, because he has other girls, too. Anyway, she started bitching on him. 1 minute, crying to him. Next minute, threatening to do all kinds of things.
She threatened Avon Barksdale.
Girl was off the hook. One time, she threatened to write a letter on him.
A letter.
Letter to the state's attorney. She said that if he dumped her, she was going to tell about the drugs.
Did she write this letter?
I don't know.
So we know Avon's kryptonite is women.
But Avon has a club?
Orlando's titty bar.
Does he own it?
That's what Deidre said. She said he owned a whole mess of stuff.
Damn, she's giving them mad info right now.
A lot of stuff.
They got a lot of stuff.
Mad information. They didn't even have a picture of the man at first. Now they got the clubs he owns, girlfriends.
So he's got the club, he's got the warehouse, he's got the apartment building by Druid Hill Lake, he's got the tow truck company.
And that's just what you knew from what he bragged about of the dead girl.
A buddy.
Just once, I wish they use the right number.
Bro, Prez Beluski cracked the code. Promise. Damn, son.
Bro.
I'm telling you, them fucking people ain't to be relied on.
Yo, why you always gotta talk like that, man?
What?
F this and F that. Don't nobody wanna hear them dirty words, man. Especially coming from such a beautiful mouth.
His like morals or like principles are so interesting.
Very. He's got me puzzled.
This man's doing not even cross, word search.
Well, you want to see my pager?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's smart.
I beeped you too.
You all right, Prez?
714-3432.
I got that. That was you?
You try it?
Yeah, I tried it twice. Now I'm working number.
It would have worked if you knew the code.
I knew it.
I'm as surprised as you. I like word search puzzles. You know, where you gotta find the hidden words? So I thought I could do the same thing with the numbers. Take the number I sent you. Now, take the 7, jump it over the 5. You get 3. Jump the 1 over the 5. You get 9. With 4, you get 6. So 714-3432 is 396-7678, our number.
He's a genius.
Prez, you little genius.
I was gonna say,
Not the
McNulty's gonna
full
love him
smooch.
now.
McNulty's gonna have to buy him a drink now. Take him out.
Bro, he skipped buying a drink, brother.
Especially since he ain't got no insurance. Soon, though, soon.
Rehab facility.
You about to see your uncle. You understand me? This family. Family is what counts. Family is what it's about. Family gonna always be there because it's blood.
In like a mental institution.
Yeah.
You never figured on this, did you? Live the life, leave the life. Ain't no big thing. He used to talk that shit all the time and he believed it. You know what I'm saying? What's up, baby? Talk that shit now.
You know, you're right. It's kind of hard to be in here right now.
He scare you, don't he?
I mean, you know, I'm just saying.
He scares me. See, if he did, you know, I could carry it better. Coming up to what we did, you know, you kind of expect that.
Oh, he did this to him.
You're waiting on it. The thing is, you only got to fuck up once. Be a little slow, be a little late. Just once. You can't plan for no shit like this, man. It's life. It scares me.
Oh, is that a bullet hole?
So we were saying he did that to him? Well, to me,
That's what it sounded like.
Yeah. To me, it sounded like something just went wrong. some sort of deal or something went wrong and an accident happened.
Maybe. I don't know for sure. But he said something about like after what we did, and that's what got me thinking. And he was like, if he died, I would carry it better. Almost as if like he was guilty that he didn't die.
Cemetery.
Oh. Bro, if this is Omar's crew, he's got a whole ass armory on him, bro.
Yeah, and it's like a 4-person crew or something. Like, seems kind of small, but...
Why is he following him like that? Like, so close? Because he knows.
Afternoon, gentlemen. Saying if he's going to use that, you'd have been done using it by now. Omar with no gun on the street? Must be a first. Yeah, sometimes who you are is enough, dog. But being as y'all sitting on my ride so long, I just thought I'd save y'all some time. Come straight on out. Now, I ain't taking no charge, and you only put me back up in no cage.
We're not here to bury you, Omar. We're pulling you up because we've got a problem in common.
Problem?
Barksdale.
Nah, he ain't no problem.
I don't know. Avon's been chalking up a lot of bodies. You being you.
Put it that way, I guess he could be a little problem, but snitching just rubs me wrong. Personally, I don't think the game is played like that.
Well, we respect that. If you do happen to take a charge, though, I'm McNulty, that's Greg's. You give us a call, we'll sort something out.
Fair enough.
You know, I used to work the homes. Back when your brother was up there. You get a chance, let him know they blew up John Bailey last night.
Good man. A lot of enemies. Saying, you trying to catch up with Bird? Word is he dropped a working man.
Hey, wait. Hold up. Come on, don't play me. What working man? What Bird?
Come on, now ain't but one working man, now is there? Bird? I think your snitch can handle that. Shit, Bubbles no Bird.
Oh, shit.
He knows. Damn. He knows
Yikes.
everything.
Yo, Omar really does know. That's crazy.
Yo. Wow.
That's wild.
Yeah.
You gotta be careful.
Like, you hope that Kima tells him.
Those are typically the times they pull using their CI, but he's doing too good. I feel like they're not gonna.
Is he trying to visit his kid?
He has his kid for the weekend or something like that. Custody.
He's out here being a bad father.
Probably didn't show up the right time.
We should have had a tap at the project payphones by now. A wire there will get us the drugs. Keep pushing, we'll get a whiff of the money too. Now, I know you're serious about climbing that career ladder, and I know how slippery it gets the higher you go. But for me, I don't want to go to no dance unless I can rub some tit.
Appreciate your honesty.
Basically saying, like, I don't care what your outside pressure is. Like, if I'm part of this, we're going full force. That's what I got.
Yeah, good summary.
Oh. You recognize him?
One of the ones that robbed us, the light-skinned boy. All right, come on.
Uh-oh. Yo, if they touch him, Omar's gonna go crazy.
Is it him for certain?
Yeah.
It looks like
it definitely looks like him.
Yeah.
we didn't see his face straight on, so like that.
I think that was him. Pretty sure.
Oh, shoot. You see they went 911 after? That was good.
So you want us to wait?
Yeah.
All right, we on run.
All right.
Oh, he's calling Avon direct.
Oh.
All right, you got it?
Stringer.
Oh, Stringer.
Hey, yo, find the phone real quick. So, look like my man D got himself an emergency.
What, he been stuck up again?
Man, they're serious about payphones, bro.
A little slow, a little late.
My people on the one of Omar's boys down the Greeks.
Oh, word? I should tell you. I'm gonna take care of it.
All right.
This is a really cool, like, back
Dude,
and forth.
it's so
It's very
tense.
effective.
It's
building tension.
insane because there's just no score as well, and it's done so well with.
Yo, he's still in there?
Yeah, he in there playing the games.
All right. You sharp, son. What's your name?
Wallace.
Wallace? This nigga gonna point him out to us, all right?
Those handcuffs?
Yeah, they're just not gonna kill him. It looks like it. They're not going to.
They might torture him or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, it's done. Nice work, guys.
The hell, they just take him?
You're gonna start a war with Omar, though.
Dead ass. This is his boyfriend too. It's not just anybody.
That was really good. That was fire. I wanna start off with what we saw at the end of this episode, and I think it parallels very well to the conversation Avon had with D. And I just wondering, Abe, if there is a connection with the way that D acted in that scene to Avon's quote, which said, "A little slow, a little late." Do you think that there's some connection there on how D acted in that scene specifically, and taking a breather and being like, "Okay, I got to think this out," and make sure I make the right calls. Do you think there's a correlation to that?
Yeah, it could be. I mean, honestly, I'm thinking about it for the first time right now, but based on what you're saying, it could almost be like that was a reminder to him to take things like slow, seriously, but also like, you have to act with urgency. So he acted with urgency, but did things the right way, wasn't too rash. So maybe that is a callback to just like being careful and prudent in that sort of situation. That maybe is foreshadowing what didn't happen in whatever happened to his uncle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And Charlie, what did you think about that scene as well? If you want to add upon what Abe said, also filmmaking wise, what stood out to you? What I specifically loved was the part where there was just no score, and I was super tense while watching it as well. But I thought it was just executed really well.
I don't know. It left me with a lot of questions, as a lot of things do in this show, because I feel like they just like introduce little things here and there that kind of just leave us questioning, like, oh, what are we going to see next? Like, what is this that's happening? So I wasn't too sure if he was referring to an accident happening or them doing something. I'm not sure what exactly it was, but I'm curious to find out. I like how they, like segued it by just like walking through the facility and showing like all the different like patients and stuff. Kind of, I don't know if it was like an asylum or something, but and also he was in a room where like there was a few others there, and they kind of were just like sleeping or non-responsive. So I wonder what his actual like physical condition is like, if he has consciousness or anything like that.
Yeah, I think we're led to believe that there's like some like true brain damage based on whatever happened to him. And I mean, based on that scene, just piggybacking off of where Charlie was, you see like it pans to a shot of the side of his head, and you almost see like a dot like right here, which I think is supposed to be a bullet wound. So you could imagine that something went left, or somebody was out to get him. Now, what I was understanding originally from that scene is that it was something that Avon had to take care of, and that it was something that he said to like live the game, get out the game, or something like that in the beginning. And he was almost insinuating like he thought this was easy, like he thought that this was going to be like this life was easy, essentially, is the way that I thought he was insinuating. And then essentially, he either did something that he had to get his lick back, or something went left, and somebody, I mean, it was very clear in that situation. What we do know is that somebody did something wrong, a little late or a little too early, like, what I mean? Like that saying almost, I think, foreshadowed a little bit of the details like of what happened, whether or not he just was in the wrong place at the wrong time, or if he wronged the wrong person within that crew, the Barksdale crew. I think is something that's maybe detail we're going to get later on in the story. But that was the biggest question that was left with, is like that, and also the trauma that comes from it, because genuinely it sounded like D'Angelo was like, I don't want to be here, like I'm nervous about being here. And also the fact that Avon says like he scares me too, like something about that sat with me where I was like, there's some genuine trauma behind this situation. And Avon is, he's Mr. Nonchalant. He'll play it cool, whatever. But you could tell that there's something deeper.
Yeah. I got that too as well, because prior to starting the scene, you could see, prior to entering, Avon is like, no, you got to be there. This is family. Like, you got to be there for family. And then as it progresses, you see him change. His tone starts to change when he's around. Is that his uncle?
His uncle. I think he said his uncle.
When he's around his uncle, and you can see that he's really affected by it as well.
Yeah.
And
that's the thing. And that's the thing that makes me question my original theory, because he's saying like nothing's bigger than family or whatever. But like, if that's true, would you do something to your family that put them in this state, or like what? Like that's the part that I'm and maybe I missed it, or maybe we misinterpreted it, but that's the part that I'm really curious about.
Mm-hmm. What were y'all's thoughts on Avon this episode? It seems like this was the first episode where we got a lot of Avon, and I think from the beginning you see that he is someone who is always head over his shoulders, always looking around, always monitoring every little area that he's in. He's super, super, super cautious of what he does, the way he acts. I'm just wondering, with Charlie specifically, what did you see from Avon in this episode, and what would you like to see more building off of what we got from him in this episode?
The impression I got was that he's a little bit paranoid this time around. Like he's a little bit worried because he was like constantly looking back and forth, like at the security footage, like stuff like that. I don't know if that is like standard for him, like if that's just something he does all the time, because we don't get to stick around with him very often. But the vibe that I got is that he's being very cautious, and I don't know. I do want to see more from Avon and kind of learn more about how he got to where he is. Yeah, I'm curious as to how the hierarchy system of that like worked and why it is that he's the big boss.
And I feel like some part of that story has to do with the uncle. Like some of that has to be woven into the story.
It's the impression I'm getting.
The one thing to add just to what Charlie said, like whether we know it's the norm for him or not, I think we have enough of a sense to feel like he's a genuinely cautious person. But the paranoia, I think, was from the beginning of the episode where somebody called his phone and
no one said anything.
Nobody said anything. And we're not necessarily able to know whether or not that was the cops because, I mean, essentially at the beginning of the episode, they hadn't unscrambled the code. They wouldn't have known what number to call if there was any numbers to call. So I wouldn't assume that is the cops. But, like, the fact that somebody's calling and, like, it's just like a ghost call or, like, whatever like that, I think sets off his paranoia. But it's so interesting to me, just that since we're on the topic of Avon, when we talk about him being, like, this cautious guy who has strict rules and guidelines about where he goes and what certain things he does. You know, can't use these phones anywhere. But
I know you're going with this.
This man be yapping to his shorties. Like he's got shorties all around the way. And this man is dropping critical knowledge to all of these women. And his one solution is like, hey, nephew, go kill that girl. Go kill her because I can't stop yapping. Essentially, is what I'm getting from this. Because because that situation, that when the cops, when Bunk and McNulty went to that girl's house, that was her roommate, I think, Deirdre's roommate, one of Avon's old girls. She knew everything. She knew everything. Like, damn.
Yeah, she did, and it's so fascinating because it seems like that you see it in a lot of men who are in power. Like they love
bragging.
They love bragging. They can't hold on to one woman. They have to have multiples, and it's like they can't be loyal to one person. It's just it seems like it's a common theme that occurs in a lot of these shows and a lot of these television.
I think the money being like, you know, everyone trying to figure out how to buy their own happiness, or like money being a part of that, power is also part of that. So like having multiple relationships and just feeling like you could get any woman, I think is part of these kind of archetypes of people who amass, you know, illegal money and power in this sort of world. And I think Avon's no different than what we've seen for other things like in The Sopranos, for example.
Yeah. Omar, he's crazy.
Yeah.
He's crazy, and the scene where he was out there whistling and just walking around with his
straight out of a horror movie,
straight up like shotgun, that was crazy.
Yeah.
And then you see him be all lovey-dovey and like have some, I don't know, like respectful morals. I don't know, like it's
weird. It's like whatever.
I am puzzled. I'm puzzled by him.
Yeah.
I don't know. But Charlie, what's your thoughts on Omar right now? What are you seeing, man?
Omar is one of the more interesting, like, villain characters, I guess, that I've seen in a show. Like, I don't get him yet. I don't understand. Like, he's very, very interesting. And how does he know everything? Like
he's just tapped in. Like he's one of those people,
right?
Like he's just one of those
people. He knows everything, and it seems like he runs a very, very small crew but
also he's super observant.
Clearly,
like we got like we saw firsthand how he figured out where the stash was in the pit. Like this to me, like this shows exactly what type of person that Omar is. Like he's very observant. He kind of does his own thing. He runs his own rules and whatever the hell he's got going on, but he's very observant. He knows everything that's going on.
Yeah.
Question: Do you think they have shown some of his flaws? I don't think so.
Omar?
Do you think he has some sort of flaws?
Yeah, I think it's not the same, but it's a similar one to Avon, where the love life is interfering in what's going on because he clearly has a soft spot for this boyfriend of his. He brought that guy out on like a hit where they were stealing the stash from the Barksdale crew. And that guy basically made a huge mistake saying his name, and this is how all this stuff is starting to trace back to him. And so I think that is his flaw.
Great point.
I think that is his flaw.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll see how that develops. We are also we're seeing how the cops, McNulty and the gang, they're tapping in more to the pagers, and they're getting that straightened out. You had Prez coming out clutch and figuring out cracking the code. But with McNulty in this episode, again, we saw him do some very strange things, specifically when he was talking to Kima about his relationship and then being like, I don't think you should do that at work. Calling his wife a cunt. Called his wife a cunt. And there was just these moments that we see with McNulty that have been prevalent in other episodes in his work-life balance, and that always, interfering with how he operates. I'm just wondering with Abe, what did you see from McNulty in this episode that stood out to you?
Yeah, I mean, this episode, I feel like we saw him trying to strike that balance and it not working. We also saw a level of disappointment from him at the end where he thought it seemed like he was getting his apartment ready for his kids, and he did all that he could to get it ready, and it, for whatever reason, his kids weren't dropped off. And right now we can see main custody of the kids is his ex-wife, so she basically controls, the weekends that he doesn't have his kids, like what if they go or not. So it almost felt like that was part of the thing. And then they had that argument where he called her a "see you next Tuesday," and then then he was able to try to get everything together, and it just didn't pan out. So it was like, is it the beef between them that is not enabling this co-parenting to happen? What happened in their relationship outside of the cheating and the infidelity stuff? Like what was his work-life balance before? Like that's part of the thing that I have a question of, is like, we know he puts all of his time into work now. What was it like when he was actually married? I'm assuming it was similar in some ways, but could it have been to this extent? Is this the reason why it's bad? Is because he's always just prioritizing work anyway? Yeah, those are the questions that I have.
Great questions. Another interesting point of this episode that I really enjoyed, that I wrote down because I didn't want to skip over, was a conversation that Bubs had with his friend. Forgetting his name, but I thought it was a very impactful moment, because in a specific moment for me was when he told his Bubs, he's like, "Yo, I'm working with the cops. I'm working with y'all." And he goes, "Why? Like, why do you have to do that?"
Yeah.
And I'm wondering with Charlie, why do you think there was some hesitation with his friend on questioning why Bubs' motives and actions and why he's out there trying to seek justice for him? What do you think is interesting about that dynamic and how it's come from that first episode?
Well, he said it himself, like, it's all part of the game, right? This is what Bubs taught him. And so to him, it kind of is like, it should be fair game, is what he believes, right? And he should have just let it go. So I think that's all he knows, probably, and that's why he thinks he's questioning Bubs' motives. Also, the other possibility is no one's ever done that for him before. No one's ever like stood up for him in some sort of way or showed interest or showed that they cared, I guess, right? In the way that Bubs is by doing what he's doing. Because it's a risk for Bubs too, and I think he knows that, right? That for him it being informing and stuff, like his life is also on the line.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it could be that. We don't know what kind of a, life or family dynamic that kid had beforehand, but clearly he's kind of in like a lonely state in his life, and Bubs was the only person he was close to, it seems. So, yeah, I think that's all he knows, really, is what Bubs taught him.
Hey, what did you see from that?
Yeah,
Charlie.
I was gonna say something similar. I think the other thing for that Bubs' friend is like he's clearly an addict and he's addicted to that lifestyle, even though now he's been in NA. And it felt like, the character that we knew of Bubs was trying to get him into that shit, and now he's almost like trying to take it down. So I think it's another highlighting of like these blurred lines of morality, right? Like where Bubs found it appropriate to, be working with the police to take down this crew while, his MO is, this drug. Like his thing is this drug, and he's trying to take down the same crews that supply the drug that he wants. So it's an interesting dichotomy to see now where they're both at, because he was like so sold on this being something that he was going to be able to do to kind of like take vengeance over the people that mess with his friend. So yeah, that's what I got from that.
Yeah, we're also seeing D'Angelo's episode again. Interesting developments, and he had that restaurant moment where his significant other tells him like, "D, why don't you just stand up for yourself?" And he gives off that interesting monologue where he talks about what I understood from it is like at the end of the day, like you're always you always remember where you come from. Like that's always home. It doesn't matter if you move to another place. Like you're always from that specific region. You're always from where you were born or where you grew up. That's what I got from that conversation. But I'm just wondering if there was anything that stood out to you in how he acted in that monologue specifically that you want to bring up.
Sorry, I completely lost track of where you were going with that. That's my
bad. Yeah, you're good. You're good.
In which monologue?
In the restaurant.
In the restaurant. His monologue in the restaurant that he has with his significant other, where he talks about like what I've understood is like at the end of the day, like you're always from basically it's like you're always from your block. Like you're always from your neighborhood. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you move to a different part. You're always gonna be from there. You're not gonna change. You're not gonna be. Doesn't matter if you get more money or not. That's who you are.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm still having trouble recalling the specific moment, and I'm also having network issues. Charlie's coming in and out for me.
And then, and then she's like, and then she tells him like, doesn't matter if you got money, you got money. Like.
Oh, in the restaurant. In the
restaurant. Yeah.
Got it. Sorry. Yeah. No, that the moment in the restaurant for me, I thought was really interesting, because I think it was D'Angelo being kind of introspective in that moment to be like, I'm here and I have the money, but do I belong? And I think it's not so much about him being black and about him, feeling out of place or, feeling like he can't hang with the these other people, but I think it's honestly his own morality of what it is that he does and whether he feels like he should belong amongst these people. I think we see him kind of constantly grappling with that morality, D'Angelo specifically. And I think the other part that's important is we see him in this episode have a couple of moments where you can be like D'Angelo's perceived as soft, I think. Like Stringer's trying to, tell him exactly what play he needs to run to figure out if there's any snitch in his crew, all this stuff, and that he needs to handle business. I think in that restaurant moment, there were a couple moments there where she was like, you should have pressed him a little bit more, blah, blah, blah. And I think that that's kind of setting up for us like where D'Angelo is right now and where this world and this lifestyle feels like it needs him to be, and like where Stringer expects him to be and where Avon expects him to be and where the people around him that look up to him expect him to be, and what exactly that development is going to be, whether he's actually going to buy into that and become more hard than he already is, or if he is going to not be able to adapt to that. I think that's the biggest thing that I was taking away from this episode.
Yeah, it's a really good question. Trying to figure out if he's going to rise up or if we're going to see a downfall. Or will he rise up and then the downfall will come? Or are we already experiencing that downfall?
Right.
And yeah, that's a really good point. We saw Preston get handcuffed again and got picked up again. And then also we saw Lester's brief conversation with Lieutenant Daniels, basically telling me, was like, dude, I got no stakes anymore, man. Like, I'm good. Like, I'm trying to, I need to get the job done. I'm trying to get the job done. I know that you're trying to move in. I know you're trying to move up, but with me, I've been here for 13 years. I'm not trying to play this game anymore.
Yeah.
And I think, Abe, you said it perfectly while we were reacting.
Yeah. He was talking about something about wiretapping the phones. He was basically saying, like, this is exactly what we need.
We need to get this going. Like, let's go.
And you know this, so, like, I don't know who you're trying to piss off or not piss off, but, like, this is what I'm seeing. So I thought that was an interesting conversation, a very blunt one, and I want to see how Daniels reacts to that.
Right. And before I go, I just want to say, is there anything else that I missed that, Abe, you want to bring up that you took down?
No, I think the only other thing is, like, they're starting to put other pieces together, things that may connect everybody. Like, you know, who was the Jonathan Bailey murder thing, the thing that happened in Omar's cycle, and then all the information they're getting from the people who D killed. I think they're starting to get some information, so we'll see if any of these leads start to connect in the next couple episodes.
Yeah. Charlie, anything else?
No.
You good?
Covered it all.
All right. With that being said, y'all, thank you so much for watching and listening to another Wire Wednesday, y'all. And thank you again. Stay beautiful, y'all. And see you soon for more Wire Wednesdays.
Peace.